So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you all how to resolve merge conflict when you see a merge conflict during a Git rebase. Right now, I'm going to create a new repository, name it as test, and I'm going to clone it to my local, doing git bash here. I'll do git clone. Okay, so I'm going to change the directory to test, clear everything, and I'm going to create a temp.txt file. I'm going to add temp.txt, and as it says right now, I'm going to add it to staging area, and then I'm going to commit temp.txt is created, and right now I will be using this alias to visualize things better. Okay, so I'm going to do a git push origin master. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now is to modify the temp.txt in the remote repository. Click on edit, and I'm going to add something like remote, and I'm going to put the commit message as remote as well, commit the changes, and I will do the same at my local. I'm going to make some changes on the temp.txt. I'm going to call it as local, save and exit. Okay, so I'm going to add temp.txt and going to commit my temp.txt. Git commit -m 1 local. Alright, I'll clear everything, and right now if I do graph, so you can see your local commit is 1 commit ahead of origin master. So if you do a git push origin master, you are not going to be able to push it because there's some changes on the remote that you do not have locally. So I'm going to do git fetch origin. So let's say if I'm going to do a git rebase origin master, and you can see it says that we have a merge conflict in the temp.txt because at the second line we have some changes on the remote, and we have also some changes on the local side. So right now it's in a rebasing state. So if you see this problem, what you can do is that you can actually just follow what the git say. It says that you have to resolve all conflicts manually first. So actually you can see, let's say if you have many files, right? You don't know that which files you have conflict. You can actually use this command. So if you type conflict right now, right, it shows the name of the files which has conflict. So I'm going to make changes on temp.txt. Right now, I'm going to take both changes. One is from the remote, and you can delete other things because you don't need it. And these are the changes that I'm going to take into my temp.txt. Control X, Y to save, enter, exit. Right now, it says that after you resolve the conflict, right, you have to mark them as resolved with git add. Okay, so if you do git status, you can use git add temp.txt. So if you do git status again, you can see it's in the staging area. So what I'm going to do now is that I can do a git rebase continue. If you do graph here, so you can see that right now your local master and your origin master, they have been diverged. Alright, so right now if you do git rebase -- continue, and since you have resolved the conflict, it will help you to do the rebase. And you do a graph again right now, you can see right now the base of the master right now is being moved on top of the base of this commit, which is A5369A7. And the commit ID of this local master is being changed to a entirely new commit. Okay, so you can see right now the whole history is in one straight line, and it's a lot nicer. So if you resolve conflict and do a git merge, you have two lines, and then they will merge into one single point, which is your merge commit. So the history will not be a single straight line, and it will be non-linear compared to if you use a git rebase, you have a linear history, which is a lot better. Okay, so right now, let's say if you want to change the commit message, what you can do is that git commit negative amend. Since you have incorporating the changes of the remote and local, I want to change my commit message, okay? I can type git commit negative amend, and I'm going to type I to insert. I'm going to delete the commit message. Previously, I've entered. I'm going to say incorporating the changes from local and remote. Alright, so I've typed escape key and then semicolon WQ. Okay, so if you do graph, and you can see that the commit message has changed, and I'm going to do a git push origin master. So right now, if you do graph again, you can see your origin master is in sync with the local master, and you go to the page and you can see right now there's a for commit, and the latest commit is incorporating the changes from local and remote, and you can see there's a remote and there's a local. Alright, so this is what we want. This is how we solve the merge conflict when we are using a git rebase to merge the changes from the remote into the local. So thank you so much for watching.